Hey folks, how we doing today? It's me again, Shannon Fox here, the Voter Patriots 2 channel, coming from Waco, Texas. Middle of the day on a Sunday afternoon. I figured I'd bring y'all a clip from the speech Trump had the other day at the Young Republicans conference. There's been a lot of speculation, especially from the Democrats and the legacy media in the last couple of weeks. They're trying to find a new narrative to hate on Trump about. They're trying to call him a dictator now. That seems to be the new talking point: dictator, dictator, dictator. I've heard it several times. MSNBC, CNN. They are rechirping the same talking points over and over again. So I'm guessing, just like Trump likes to come up with nicknames for people, the new narrative for if you're going to vote for Trump, you're voting for a dictator. In theory, that's not going to work. People already know what they think about Trump. And it's probably not changing too much at this point in the game. Most people know that he has been politically persecuted for things that he should have never been prosecuted for. And part of the problem for this whole situation is the Democrats cannot seem to get their propaganda game together, because America sees through the lies. It's too late. The cat's already out of the bag. We see what's going on. Even for the people that don't support Trump, they see how the Democrat Party is treating America today. And that alone it's got the Democrats doing a little bit of panicking, and so they're wondering, like the witches on The View we're talking about the other day, they're wondering what will really happen if Trump does get back in 2024. Will he put people in like General Flynn and Kash Patel, and put in a good attorney general, maybe bring Steve Bannon back in the cabinet, bring some people in that are actually fighters for this country, that will actually do the job of persecuting and prosecuting the people that did their best to cause treasonous acts against our nation over the last several years, with their attacks not just on Trump, but on our oil, with our open border situation, all the things they've been with getting in bed with China. There's 24 things I could rattle off that has been going wrong with our country ever since the Democrats have taken power, and a lot of it we can claw back, but some of it needs to be handled up on. And in fact, be known, I think that is more of a fear for the Democrats than the fact that the jig is up and the game is over, but there will be reparations to pay at the end of the game. I'm talking about people hopefully going to jail, being exposed, being kicked out of political positions, and not ever allowed to do the things a lot of these folks have done to try to destroy our country and divide our country. Now let's go ahead and get into the video, folks. This is just a little bit of confirmation. Now, Trump did say the other day that he would only need to be dictator for one day. Kind of tiptoed around the conversation when Sean Hannity asked him that question. He says, I need to be dictator for one day, just one day. He said, long enough to secure up our country and close the borders. Yeah, everybody will hate him for that. At least the left-leaning progressives and the Democrat Party will hate Trump for trying to close the border, but in reality, it will be the best thing for the country. We all know it. All right, here we go, folks, with a little bit more of what Trump plans to do when he gets back. Statements like this are just the very things that the Democrats are panicking over.
Something that was not doable, but they've opened up a Pandora's box, and I only can say to Joe is, be very careful what you wish for, because what you've done is a terrible thing. When a president leaves, especially a very popular, I got 75 million votes, that they know of. We're not talking about the millions that were played with. Never forget, our enemies want to take away my freedom, because I will never let them take away your freedom. It's very simple, very simple. They want to silence me because I will never let them silence you. And in the end, they're not after me, they're after you. I just happen to be standing in their way. And you've heard that before.
Now, this video is actually about 6 minutes long, folks, but I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to watch the entire video. But what Trump said, that very first few seconds of the clip there, is the very thing that the left is listening for, trying to figure out what they can use to try to weaponize against Trump. If Trump says, I'm going to prosecute my political enemies that have done their best to take me out in the process with all this phony impeachments, this Russia hoax, lying on statements, perjuring themselves with transcripts. Um, Trump probably will do the right thing and hold a lot of these people accountable. I don't know if it's the best thing to make that as part of your campaign. Um, Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But I do know it's got the Democrats in full blown panic. And it looks like at this point, with the exception of something crazy, it is inevitable that Trump will be back in office. As far as God willing, and just everybody that supports Trump over Biden shows up, they can't win. And that's the good news for today. I don't think they can win at this point, folks. So they're going to play dirty between now and the next year. They may even upgrade Trump from dictator to antichrist. Who knows before it's all said and done. But like, subscribe, and share. Devoted Patriots. I just thought I'd bring you all a little bit of information. Trump is warning the Biden administration once again about what's really going on. They opened the Pandora's box to go after people politically. Better look out. Trump let Hillary slide on round one. Trump gets back in there on round two. I don't think it's going to be pretty for any of the Democrats. I think they have good reason to be worried, including those legacy media hacks that took all that pandemic money in order to promote the fear, that are still on the take for the deep state. Those will be defunded through the FCC or regulated as well, Trump said. Things like that. They don't want to lose their job over the fact that new boss is in town. We got less than a year, folks. We got about 11 months, and it'll be a game-changing time for this country. Like, subscribe, and share. Devoted Patriots. Everybody have a great weekend. Over and out.